I'm just going down the other end. I'll be back, all right? I sometimes do this. It's a scientific experiment, all right? Just testing the echo. Hello! Love science. I'm in Glasgow! Fuck me! I'm going back to the piano, but woo! Excuse me. I'm practically Scottish, you do know that, don't you? I don't know how many greats it is, but he's a lot of greats. He was making pewter over on the other side in Edinburgh in the middle of the 18th century, 1750s. His name was Robert White, with a Y, W-H-Y-T-E. And his cousin was a Duncan who was apprenticed to a draper in Princes Street, again on the other side. So I've got a lot of that blood in me. And my grandmother, who married the Scot, who was, what was he? He was a Gordon Highlander, I think. Yeah, no, he was when he was in the army. She was from a village called Yarm, near Darlington in Yorkshire, which again is over on the east, but it's a bit south of it. And my grandfather was a coal miner in County Durham, like, yeah, in a village called Copley. Well, actually, that grandfather was, his son was my father, and so he was brought up in an attic in Copley because my grandmother was the housekeeper to the local doctor. There you are, you've got the whole fucking history. Anyway, what are we going to do? Oh, I know what we're going to do. Oh, I'm going to have a sip of water, but we're going to do a fairly new song now. Here at the piano, and the song is called The Bar. I'm going to tell you about it in a second. Right. I don't know where to start. Yeah, I do know where to start. When we were designing this show originally, we thought it was going to be. Do stop me if I start to bore you, because we're going to do whatever I say now. We're doing the same show, whether I talk for an hour now and then we do the rest or whatever. So don't worry that I'm taking up time. Yeah, when we designed this show, we thought, I know, here's a good idea. We'll build a huge screen in the middle of the room, and then we'll do a show that's half rock and roll and half theatre. We'll do a bit of cinema, and then we'll do a song, and then a bit more cinema, and another song, and we'll go on like that until we get to the end. And the cinema will carry a narrative woven into it. Well, we gave that idea up. Excuse me. We gave that idea up because it was too difficult and too complicated, but shit happens. But I had already written the screenplay for all the cinema bits. And in this first bit of this song, which is called The Bar, there is a bar, obviously, in the narrative of the movie. In this first bit, there are two of the characters who are in the screenplay. They're both women. One is an old black woman, homeless, living on the streets of New York City in a pile of cardboard with a small Chihuahua dog called Lady, who's her pet. And she is not in good shape. As I said, she's homeless and she's cold and it's miserable. The other woman in this verse is a much younger woman, and she is a Native American woman. She's a Lakota Sioux from North Dakota, and she happens to be in the city. She comes across the old lady, stops, obviously, talks to her and persuades her to come with her, and she bundles her up and she brings her here to the bar. Now, there's one more thing I should explain about the bar, and that is, some of you down here will be able to see that on top of this baby grand, it's littered with shot glasses and bottles full of colourless liquid, which may or may not be water. All right, so this is the centre of the bar here, where we will gather from time to time. But for the purposes of this evening, the whole of this arena, what's it called again? What? I've got bananas in my ears, so I can't hear a great deal. Oh, thank you. So, the point is that this whole arena and everyone in this arena is now in the bar with me tonight. Whether you like it or not. Because, I don't know, you know, it's obviously I've been living in America for too long, because obviously this song should be called The Pub, shouldn't it? Alright, I'm going to sit down again. So, what else do I have to say? Not a lot. We've just come back from doing 5 or 6 gigs in Germany, which was quite a struggle. I don't mind sharing this with you. And when we got back and we did a gig in Brum a couple of days ago, to get our feedback on home soil was an enormous relief, because the German street, not the people who came to the shows, they were lovely, they couldn't have been nicer, but the German government and also the Israeli lobby, who firmly entrenched